Hey, what's up, guys? Thank you for watching another of my videos. What I bring you here is a video comparing the SH Figures Mark 50 versus the Mark 50 from Marvel Legends. We're gonna look at the color, texture, body, on all the above differences that you actually gonna have to come to compare between pricing from materials and everything, depending if you want to get one or the other. So we're gonna look color first of all. One is red, the other one is like really dark red, like very, very, I don't really know the color, but it's a really dark red, like a dark blood red. The other one is just like a very bright kind of light red. You can actually look at the gold. This is a different kind of gold, not too different, but this is more light than this gold. The light here has the details here that don't even have it. The gray parts, the silver parts are different. The arms don't have the silver parts. Here is just gold. Helmet, you can see. Well, I'm not gonna get into that. Legs, I don't know if you guys can see on that side, but I'll try not go low. Well, I'll go to the this part, the torso. So the gold parts are almost in the same place, but there's a lot of differences. Okay, so I don't know how to point out the right stuff. In my opinion, because I'm doing this review and I've been looking at the movie. I watched the movie a lot. I watched the movie in slow motion. I actually look at pictures. I try to get a full understanding of how the suit looks. This is more to the realistic part of it, to the movie replica. Okay, this is pretty good to be a $20 toy. This is 3 times more. No, 6. No, 4 or 5 times more. So you see the difference between pricing. Material. This is a different material. This is very not bad, but you can tell it's a little cheaper plastic because how it looks, the texture and everything. They look more metal, but not just that. When you hold the toys, you can actually tell the difference by a long shot. Do I like both? Yes. This is affordable. This is more high end. A lot more money that you have to spend. Is it a bad thing? No. Both of them got their pros and cons. This is cheaper, more affordable, and you can throw it around. It's not gonna break. This you really have to be careful because I feel it's easier to break, and if you break it, you really don't wanna have to buy another one. Plus, SH Figuarts are a little more limited edition. This one too, but this price it actually went down. Okay, now we're gonna go to the whole texture of the whole back part. Then we're gonna jump to the front. We're gonna compare the front, and then we're gonna go to the side. So, helmet. You can see this. Well, let's see. This is a little this is bigger than this. SH Figures is smaller, a lot smaller in the sense that you can see the helmet, you can see the back, and this is a couple centimeters taller than this. But the body, this is wider. The whole thing is wider. This brings a more slim look to it. And you can see the waist. You can see the back. It's way bigger. Mobility. First of all, let me say this before I actually forget. Mobility is 1,000 times better with this than this. This is as low as the arms go, and mobility it's a little difficult. I was thinking about remaking it, like actually doing a makeover, taking it apart, and trying to fix mobility issues that comes in the peg. For poses, the SH Figures, it's very, very amazing, and I'm not trying to talk down on Marvel Legends. They're really good too, and they bring a lot of toys to the market. SH figures, I do think they have the best mobility overall, and I don't want to be, one-sided. I'm just pointing that out. Details on SH figure, it has a lot of details as the Marvel Legends. Marvel Legends has as many details here, but this is more of a movie detail. I look at this, it looks exactly like the movie. If you just see this, the Hasbro Marvel Legends, you'll be like, oh wow, this is the Mark 50. No doubt. It looks really good, no problem. But if you pay attention, this shoulder, how it looks different. This shoulder goes lower, here is just there. The tricep, back tricep, this one is pretty good, but the color there, they got silver here. The elbow is different. The silver parts don't have it here. You see, the forearm don't have those silver and a lot of details that the SH figures has, and that makes a difference when you like details and you're willing to spend the money. Look at this and here, very different, and it makes a whole different. Look at this, it goes like in a very different shape than this. At the back, look at the back. It's very similar here too and here too, but this part, the detail that has here, the light kinda, it's not even here. They didn't paint it, and I understand it's the price too. The light is there, it was not painted, but it's very small difference that changed the whole figure. Like this part of the shoulder, look at this, how it goes. This is wider and longer, and it makes the figure look bulkier. This one looks more slim, looks more like what it looked in the whole movie. And I'm surprised that Marvel Legends really came out with this too soon. Actually, I think if they would have waited, they would have done what the SH figures did, release it after the movie. They could have done a little more of a better job bringing it to life. The back, but it's really good still. I don't know how their contracts work, but look at the back. It's just a little tiny differences here and there. They got all the details, the SH figures. The back piece, very, very similar. Almost there, almost 100% in there. But it's just a little bigger. We're gonna put them side to side and we're gonna compare it. So the arm goes a little lower here than here, and now you can actually see the whole shoulder, how the shoulder is more round. It goes down. This one is just round. It doesn't go as low, and the shape of the shoulder is very different. This is more round. This is lower. It goes lower. It covers more towards the bicep, and this one is just the shoulder, plain simple. And the details here, it has more of a area where it has detail in this shoulder than the SH figures. The SH figures has the light, more red, and a couple more different shape to it. And the elbow in the Marvel Legends is a little bigger, a couple centimeters bigger and a different shape, and in the SH figures is shorter, so that it gives you the opportunity to bring a lot more detail into the forearm. You can see the forearm, all those, they're details that I have to be actually like silver. This one don't have it. You can see the pegs here and the outside. That one does not have pegs that are visible. I guess they go in the inside. And you see the shapes in the helmet from the side. This looks just like the movie, or more. It's a little off, you can tell, but look at those, the whole shape on the side of the faceplate. This one, to be smaller, is way more detail. You can still tell it's Iron Man, but it has little things that make a whole difference. The helmet is bigger here than there, and the shape, those grooves, those lines here are more deep in here, and that one is just barely there, just to show certain crevices. So we're gonna go to the front, okay? We're gonna put it like that. Bicep. I don't know if you guys can actually see it. You see the bicep here. I don't want to be. Yeah, I think that's good enough for you. You guys can see. I want to get it closer, but the problem is if I get a little close, I'm gonna bring my hands and I'm gonna cover the whole thing. So bicep here is a little smaller, and here it's too big. That didn't let the shoulder go lower. And I'll put it like that, side to side better. You can see a peg, a small aluminum peg, I guess, metal. And you see the bicep, how much of a bigger bicep this has. And the tricep, it's almost the same. The elbow, it's longer here and here, but the bicep, look at this. Look at this bicep like that, and look at that bicep. It's almost twice the size in the Marble Legends, and it makes a difference in the whole shape of the figure. Here, the forearm is very similar. Just this one is not as deep as the Marble Legends, and it has more colors, and it has a different shape at the top. It's more rounded. This one is just circle. This little thing gives a little detail. You see the hand. You can see a little different color details on it. Very similar, but still, like here it has gold. Here, this one don't have it. And here you see those two different textures in there. The whole thing makes a difference. The size of how big the bicep is. So we're gonna go here. Now we're gonna compare the front. I think what really blew my mind when I first saw this figure, and I don't wanna sound cheesy, but look at this, and look at this one. That's a very clear plastic look. Like, I don't know, it brings the whole thing to life. Like, you can actually put a light there and light it up. And it has like a silver around it, very detailed. Instead, Marble Legends just has it painted, no gray, no metal look at the end. It is just a blue light that is not even the blue of the movie. And I understand they try to make it as close as possible, but this one, the arc reactor, very realistic as it could get. Look at that, and look at that. It makes a whole difference. I'm just so shocked. Those details, I can't even imagine how Hot Toys are. I do have to say that Hot Toys must be something very, very out there, very crazy in the sense of how good it is. And as you can see, the helmet, this shape is more round, like a helmet you see here. And this one has a little bit of weird, eggy, oval kind of shape going towards the back that makes the back of the helmet stretch. And this one is just more round, more, I don't know, movie-like. I guess if that movie one would have looked like that, that's how they would have made it. You're missing these pieces here, I don't know, in the side of the helmet. I guess where the ears go. That little shape there. Here, the mouth, the faceplate is very different. This one is more rounded, and this one is just not as rounded. The gold too, this gold is more vivid, this gold is more toned down. You see the shape of the chest. This chest comes out more towards here, and this one is more of a flat chest. And the parts with the gold are in the chest part here, and this one is in the bottom stomach part. See the whole thing. And here you see those little details here that are on the side. This one have it, but they're too long and unnecessary. Oh, I actually dropped two parts that I was supposed to be here. Oh, because this SH Figuarts has a weapon kit. You can actually add the arms, change into the weapons and stuff like that. Very cool. Legs, you can take this out, it brings out the legs. You can take the feet out, and it brings different kind of feet from the weapon pack, the nano pack. And this one don't have it. It's just one simple action figure, and that's not the issue. I don't see that as an issue, but I do think the shape and everything, and if you look closely, um, the neck how it looks and this neck how it looks, the head movement here has a lot more than here, but it's that chest. It's little things that you realize that make the whole action figure look very different, very realistic or not. You can see in the crotch, this one and that. This has more mobility because it comes split into a couple pieces, three pieces I think, and this one doesn't. So look at that, and look at this. Look at those lights. Look at all that details here. Is missing the silver tone, and I don't know if you guys can see the legs. I'll show them in a little bit. Oh yeah, you can see up to the knee. Okay, so you see the shape, the gold here. He's good. He's good. The shape is a little more. I don't know how it brings it more to what you used to see in the movie. It's just, I think it's a little bit of in and out of the shapes, and here is just more robotic kind of look. This is more like kind of movie like. I guess that's how it looked. It was all CGI, so he was never wearing a suit. But you see those accents, gold accents. Here is missing a little bit of that, the shape and everything. It's still a good figure. I don't want to, say anything bad about it because I still like him. I still buy their figures. And the hand, look at all those little details on this one. I feel this one is casted out of that material. This red, that's what they use, and this one they still had to paint it over because the shine and everything, how realistic it looks, how it's able to hold up against the light and be able to to look like movie replica. The hands, every single detail of the SH figures, it shocks me how they were able to really develop a figure that looks. I think it looks 100%. I never seen Hot Toys, but look, the waist it looks like the waist of a person. I think the chest gets wider on like he bench presses, I guess. The chest plate look, it's very different. The arc reactor and the chest doesn't have the same look to it. This one looks Captain America chest. This one doesn't. I don't know. Mobility is improved with these joints here, and this one don't have it, so this one can move better. Legs too. It has a different mobility. Knees are really good. It brings different set of hands. This one does too. Just it's so much to it, guys. The paint job makes a huge difference, and then the little other issues with how the figure is shaped that brings Marvel Legends to a lower quality, but pricing does too, because pricing is 20 25 when it came out, and then it skyrocketed to 100. So it's a very expensive collector item, and it's really good. And I do have to say I'm shocked how the details are there. How and you can see the rib cage part is very different in this one here. Well, in this, let me see. Well, this is as high as. Alright, so. Okay, you see how the hand goes up. I cannot do that with this Marvel Legends. I actually had to roll the arm over and try to make it just to stand like that. So look at this. The mobility is so much better. Look at these details, how it looks here. It's very different. Here it has more length to it. This one looks shorter, but I guess this has to unite here, but doesn't really match. Let's see. Oh, so it goes like that. That's how it's supposed to look. So that's how it's supposed to look. So a little bit like this. Okay, something like that. So yeah, guys. So you see the whole difference there. Very good figure. I still like it. Still love the Marvel Legends, but I think I'm gonna do a makeover, or I'm gonna do something with it, because I have this one. This I'm gonna use for photos and everything else. Still love it. Yeah. Just wanted to compare, see the whole difference between two figures, and how is the review coming along. So I really appreciate you guys tuning in. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Let me know what you guys think. Comment down below. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye bye.